Chapter 5. You might not be a free thinker, but a cult member instead, if. Take the quiz to make sure your spirit will survive your hardcore indoctrination. From my perspective as the writer here in this little, dialogic, social interaction we're having, this rather tongue-in-cheek chapter actually starts and ends with a completely serious observation. If you're a member of Western society, or perhaps any society anytime, anywhere, you qualify. Practically by definition. As a cult member, one who has been subjected to wave after wave of intensive indoctrination since birth. This is a perspective I suggest is absolutely critical to consider for anyone truly desiring to break free of the stranglehold of this manifestly insane world, and the millions of marketable minions maintaining its illusions designed to enslave the human body, mind, and spirit. Often while being cleverly disguised as freedom fighters, patriots, social justice warriors, truth, researchers, and the like. The ugly reality, if I can use that word, of this free-for-all freak show is that cults are everywhere, around, above, below, and, most perilously, inside. You can't ignore cults. In some ways these days, it's practically impossible to get anything done without them. As a practical experiment of living on the fringes of cultlandia, I've gone for years now. Actually, ever since the advent of the cell phone, if you can believe it. Without one of my own. I detail my experience of going sober in the age of technology addiction and other thoughts to do with cell phones in my new book about my years spent painting and body surfing on Hilton Head in South Carolina's fabled Low Country, musings from a small island. Here's a sample of the relevant chapter. It's true that going without a cell phone does create minor inconveniences. I can't text my way through uncomfortable social gatherings. I can't waste my time, and yours, snapping selfies and posting them to Instagram. I can't even enjoy a stress-busting moment of watching porn from behind the wheel of my SUV. But the trade-off is worth it. I feel freer not having a cell phone. I feel healthier not irradiating my brain with every long-distance conversation. I'm not constantly at other people's disposal like a property manager with a pager. I'm not forever tempted to hog-tie myself to a virtual reality while ignoring reality. Perhaps most importantly, I don't have to give away my cell phone number to social media platforms harvesting my data, so that my every move, on and offline, can be tracked by alphabet agencies. Can you hear me now? Rather than being beacons of progress, cell phones encapsulate much of what is wrong with modern society. They're the epitome of a bizarre combination of extreme narcissism and comatose disregard for the loss of privacy, sovereignty and safety that stem from blindly giving away one's power to corporations, including that Uber corporation known as the government. Basically, whether we're talking about the cult of smartphones or some other dumb one. If you don't want to be entirely cultified tiptoeing through the tulips of this controlled construct, you have 3 functional strategies where cults are concerned.